Lane L90, one of the few large 6C pure electric SUVs on the market. So there are a lot of design details about this car that you may not know. So today we will show you a video. The L90 has a very sick front case. As we all know, many cars are actually equipped with this kind of front trunk now. They also made but everyone's strategy is different. As for some manufacturers, they actually made a force saw to prevent clipping. Let's say you put your hand here. He really caught your hand. You felt the pain and his force was blocked. So he stopped changing the front box. But usually at this time, your hand, not to mention that it is broken, is basically the same. It is pinch proof. So this time, he actually put something similar to this building bridge on the side. It goes all the way down to this one. Even if I put my hand in this corner and rely on a saw, it's actually hard to identify this piece. But in this place, he has this capacitive strip. He will be much better. So just to show you, actually I've got this hand that's almost at the extreme corner here. If you are a torsion type, I guess it may not work. And if you look at this, basically before he touches your hand and you even feel the pain, the door pops open. Of course, don't say that he is anti-pain. You're putting your hand in there. Everything in the world is probable. It's just that the probability of this pinching you off will be much smaller. What about this car, which also comes with an air spin and an electric foot pedal? The height of this foot pedal is actually about the same as that of iPhone mobile phone, 160 millimeters, which is lower than that of many. It is relatively convenient for the elderly and children to get on and off the bus. The entire second row and third row of platforms of this car are in a completely flat state, without steps. It is more convenient for the elderly and children to get on and off the bus. This car also has a refrigerator, but what about this refrigerator? It's an electric refrigerator. He can not only open the door electrically, but also close the door electrically. Because there are many refrigerators on the market now, you can only turn them on electrically. And if you want to turn them off, you need to kick them with your hands or feet. The second row has a small table board, and the small table board also has a magnetic attraction. The other second row also supports zero gravity and large colored TVs. He also supports this house clip, although he supports it. But I don't recommend putting your hands in this. Under the second row of seats, a hollowing was carried out. So even if you make it to the third row, your legs have a suitable place to put them. Then as for the third row of seats, there is a certain angle that can be adjusted. There's one more little detail here that I personally prefer. He dug an extra small hole in the cup holder. This hole can put the phone in this position. Tight seams. Of course, this third row seat also supports seat heating. Open the trunk, he can put the third row of seats directly down with one click. After putting it down, he and the trunk are basically in a pure state. Of course, you may feel that the trunk space is a bit small. He's not that young. There is also a very large storage space below. In addition, a 12-volt tester and a 220-volt LPC charger are also prepared for everyone in the trunk. The front row of this car doesn't have that many highlights. However, there is indeed a lot of storage space. He sealed the first door panel. Your mobile phone or high-speed pass card can be placed under it, which is a normal storage space. In the middle, he made a storage box that can be closed and two wireless charging areas for mobile phones. The cup holder and armrest box are below this, leaving a space for everyone. You can put a pair of shoes. There is even a small hook hidden. You can put some Malatang milk tea or something. The most extravagant thing is that he actually returned this glove box this time. You should know that there is no such thing on a future platform. But what about him? There is another detail. As for his sun visor, it is a retractable one. So even if you go driving and the sun is directly shining on your left side, you are not afraid anymore because he can totally block you. And both the main and co-pilot are brought. So this is the L90. It has 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive. The battery comes standard with 85 kilowatt-hours of electricity and a battery life of 605 kilometers. Of course, it is not ruled out that he will give you a standard version of a 60-degree battery. If you add electricity replacement, this price can come to a very, very low price. So what was the final price of this car? Would you like to pay for it?